Hello and welcome to Mini Masterclass 1, the 3 ways to publish a book. I'm Sarah and I'm co-founder of the Rural Publishing Company. So there are basically 3 ways to publish a book: traditional publishing, self-publishing, or hybrid publishing. So if you score a traditional publishing contract, you get paid for your work, and they basically handle everything. So cover design, editing, production, publishing, distribution, and marketing. The advantages are that they do everything. They guide you through the process. They have a team of experts for every aspect. You often get paid in advance while you continue to work on your manuscript. There's the potential for greater prestige through a larger traditional publishing house, and you can potentially access a larger, more established network of people and marketing avenues, which hopefully leads you to being in major bookstores and achieving more sales. The disadvantages: so once you sign, they generally own the legal rights to your work, which means they own absolutely everything and take over control. You generally only receive around 15 to 30% of your book sale profits, and sometimes less. It can take a very long time for you to receive any book sale profits following your advance. You do only tend to get a contract with a traditional publisher if you are well known, with a large established online audience and profile. This is difficult or almost impossible if you're just starting out. Each publisher will only take on work that fits within their strict criteria, plus their own likes and dislikes. They are very picky and choose based on what they think will sell and how much money it will make them. You're literally an owned, trained monkey. They say what you'll do, and you have no choice but to do it. It is trickier to make changes or revisions to your content later, unless they say you can. But even if they do allow you to make some changes, they'll be the ones telling you how those revisions will look. The publishing process can be incredibly lengthy, and you also generally can't apply or submit your manuscript direct. You will need a literary agent to act on your behalf. So with self-publishing, you basically handle the entire process by yourself. You would need to hire a cover designer, an internal designer, an editor, a proofreader, etc., or attempt to do all of those things yourself. You coordinate the entire project and make all of the decisions. You market your own book using your own platforms, and you try to print and distribute and get it into bookstores yourself. So the advantages of self-publishing: you do have full control over your work at all times. The copyright remains with you. It can be cheap to do, providing you can do much of the process yourself. You keep all your book sale profits, minus any platform commissions. If you want to make future changes or revisions, you can simply go and do it. You can choose to market your book any way you wish. And you can also get books published and out really quickly if you know what you're doing. So disadvantages: you're responsible for the finished result, which may or not be right or as good as it could be. As a first-time author, it can be really tricky, frustrating, and time-consuming to navigate. It can take you longer with you trying to figure out how to do everything. There is the risk of a very poor result. There is also a risk that it will cost you more from making mistakes along the way. You could also lose out on opportunities if you don't know they exist. Marketing is all down to you. If you don't know how to market it, your book just won't sell. You're responsible for all the legal aspects, and the title of self-published author often carries a lot less credibility. And then finally we come to hybrid or assisted self-publishing. So this is where you pay a hybrid publisher to produce and publish your book for you. It basically takes the good stuff from self-publishing and the good stuff from traditional publishing, in that you can access a team of experts. Different hybrid publishers do offer different things and specialize in different niches or types of book. Now, just a little disclaimer, the following information is offered from our perspective. Other hybrid publishers may well be different. So the advantages: it is much easier to get a publishing contract, as you don't need to be high profile or have a huge audience beforehand. You often keep full legal rights to your own work. You often keep 100% of the book sale profits. You get access to an entire team of publishing professionals who expertly handle all the different moving parts for you and walk you through the process every step of the way. You remain in full creative control. You have final say on the cover design, editing, and marketing. A hybrid publisher tends to advise, whereas you make the final decisions. They can accept your manuscript immediately and can start producing and publishing your book quite quickly. It's often a much quicker process from beginning to end, and it also offers more credibility than self-publishing. Disadvantages: it's not traditional publishing, so it may not carry quite as much prestige. You do need to pay an upfront fee for a hybrid publisher, and that can be anywhere between $2,000 and $30,000 plus. Individual hybrid publishers will have different contractual agreements, so make sure you read everything before deciding whether a particular publisher is right for you. There are those who consider hybrid publishing to be vanity publishing, and it can be looked down upon. And you do need to be careful that you choose a reputable hybrid publisher who actually delivers quality results and what they promise. So here's just a little bit of a table that runs through some basic aspects and the differences between each method. So basically, with copyright, in traditional publishing, they own your work. Self-publishing or hybrid publishing, generally it's you that retains ownership of your content. With traditional publishing, you won't have any upfront costs. With self-publishing and hybrid, you will. There doesn't tend to be ongoing fees for any option. Book sale profits are either low, so 15% to 30% if you're lucky, via traditional publishers, but via self-publishing or hybrid, you get to keep 100% minus your platform commissions. With traditional publishing, you have no creative control. With the other two options, you do. And when it comes to the publishing timeframes, traditional publishing can generally take 6 months to 2 years, and that's usually towards the 2-year mark. Self-publishing might take a few days to a few months, and hybrid a few weeks to a few months. So, just a few more details about hybrid publishing. So, a hybrid publisher handles the entire publishing process for you, like us at the Rural Publishing Company. It does cost an upfront sum of money, but there's often payment plans available. It does take away all the guesswork, time, and hassle of trying to publish yourself. You will often get a more professional result and much better outcomes. Some hybrid publishers will only offer a full end-to-end publishing package. Others may also be able to help you with specific parts of the process that you can't or don't want to do. So, how to find the right hybrid publisher for you? It really depends on your goals, your budget, your preferences, and whether you have a specific niche or topic or type of book. Here are just a few questions that you might like to ask, particularly if you're considering a contract. So, who owns the copyright? What's the upfront fee? What's included in that upfront fee? Are any print copies included? Are there any ongoing fees or commissions? For how long is my work contracted to you? What do I need to provide? What do you provide? What happens if I want to revise or republish my work later? How much input and control do I have over things like design? What ongoing support do you offer? Where does my book get published and promoted? How long does it take to get published? Can I see other books you've published? And what results have previous authors obtained? So that's just a bit of a guideline. Feel free to ask as many other questions as you can think of, but these are just a few that might help guide you when you compare contracts and decide who to go with. So that's it for this mini masterclass. Publishing a book is something you can certainly choose to do yourself by finding the individual people who can help with the different elements. However, it's not always easy to navigate or get the right results. Often, it really does save you a lot of hassle, time and expense to go with a hybrid publisher who do have the team of experts on hand and who can manage the entire process. You'll get better results and your book will hold more credibility. Traditional contracts are absolutely great if you can get them, but unfortunately, not many manuscripts or authors get chosen by those big traditional publishers. So ultimately, it depends on your goals as to which method you choose. So if you're looking for some additional help and resources, we offer a free author's starter pack on our website, which contains 3 documents that you can see on your screen. So what we look for in your manuscript, our author publishing guide, and how to format your manuscript. If you go to the free stuff tab on our website, it's all there. And we also have a couple of little online courses that you might like to take a look at. We've got DIY self-publishing or how to plan and write your book. And here are just our basic publishing packages for you to have a look at. All of the details on these are on our website under the hybrid publishing tab. So feel free to go and have a read through that page. It will give you everything that you need to know. And otherwise, if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at hello@theruralpublishingcompany.com.au. Thanks so much.